G'day, ladies and gents, it's Lightning Storm, the Australian Icon, and I'm here again. Who could have freaking guessed it? With Figure Friday with my co-host, the dazzling one with the most. I'm pointing to the right side. Sam's Fig. Sam, how the heck are you, man?
Dude, I'm gonna have to trademark that, the dazzling one. That's gonna be a shirt. Check out the Pro Wrestling Tees coming soon. But dude, great to be back. Excited for this episode. And yeah, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright, but if you have eyes and maybe ears, you can hear a Kane Knight. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you can hear a Kane Knight, but that's here nor there, neither here nor there. Kane Knight is our special guest for this episode of Figure Friday, episode 15 of goddamn Figure Friday. I'm botching this intro, just like I know I can do real well. The Kane Knight, dude, welcome to Figure Friday. How the heck are you doing? You have a pretty vast freaking Kane collection, which is something if you guys notice on Instagram. But dude, welcome to Figure Friday.
What up? Thanks for inviting me on. My buddy Sam said I had to get on, so I guess I had to get on and talk about this stuff.
That's right, you
against
had
your will.
No option.
It was against your will.
Help
you were
me.
shackled and everything. Hey, look, I'm glad you have your webcam off, so I should say, so you can't blink or anything. You know,
Yeah.
to be like SOS. So I'm happy for that at least. But if you guys saw last week or didn't see last week's episode, it was episode 14. We went through some figure reveals that we did. What am I talking about, dude? Freaking, I'm sick. I got lame brain. Sam knows what's going on. I got lame brain.
Lame
Okay?
brain, that means goofy. Happy birthday to Mike!
Happy birthday to Mike! I'm gonna do an elbow drop on my desk right now, actually. Kane Knight, do you mind if I do an elbow drop on my desk?
It's for Mike Belcaster, of course.
Oh, Belly Baby.
Oh, God.
Dude, Belcaster is one of the best people. I love Belcaster.
Dude, he is the best. He's top one person of all time.
For real.
Yeah. He's gotta be one of the. Sorry, I'm a mess. Sorry, I should have. I don't have a good bump card. I should have noted.
Your bump
Said
card
something
ran
about-
out monsoon.
Wholesome
Happy birthday,
story.
Mike Belcaster.
Wholesome story about
Yes.
Mike Belcaster. Fucking, I was, during COVID, I had a surgery that I was down for a little bit, and Mike Belcaster streamed a Pantera set that Phil and Semmel did. We're both big Pantera guys, and he
Yes.
fucking recorded all, like, 16 gigabytes of this for me and uploaded it to Dropbox so I could watch
Oh,
it.
my God.
The fucking man, Belcaster. Is he in here
Dude.
watching or anything right now?
He might be. I don't know.
He's the
Mike.
man.
I wouldn't-
Earth the
He
Mike.
might be, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's watching on demand. You know, he is the birthday boy. He's the man of the hour.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, I love that. I'm a big Pantera guy, and I remember when he went to that. I was like, what? Not too long ago, fair few months ago or something like that. Maybe last year or something. Boy, where was my invite? God damn, I need a link. I need a link.
I went and saw them in August in Toronto. It was fucking sweet, man.
Dude, was he like, hey, it's Phil? And all that
Oh,
stuff?
yeah. Yeah, well, I was on the floor, front row, man. Like, they're my favorite band, so it was great.
Dude, hell yeah. Well, okay, we'll open it. Well, actually, I'm a big music head, so let's touch on that in a little bit. But I wanna, for the people who don't know, maybe, or you know, who aren't aware of your vast goddamn collection, tell the people a little bit about who you are and I don't know what sort of what sort of a fan are you when it comes to wrestling?
Honestly, like, I'd say I'm more of a casual fan now than I ever was. I always, I don't know, liked action figures growing up, like we all did, right? And Kane obviously was my guy growing up, and when I was a teenager, I'm like, it started actually with Deluxe Aggression Series 2. I bought that figure, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try and get every Kane figure. How hard can it be? Fuck. What a mistake that was, but here we are, like, quite a number of years later. Still haven't gotten them all, but, you know, it's fun.
So yeah, you say like a number of years later. How many years have you been on this like stride of collecting with Kane and stuff?
Well, whenever Deluxe Aggression 2 came out, that was like 2007, I want to say.
Right. Okay.
I was pretty young, and I stopped for like a number of years in like the 2010s. Like when I lived somewhere else, I was able to do it a lot more, and then I moved, and you start working, you start this, you start that, and I really kind of fell out of it. And a few years ago, I moved somewhere, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like build a display for this. I'm gonna make an Instagram so at least I can post stuff. And I didn't realize there's like such a big toy Instagram out there. Like there's a
Hmm.
lot of us who are like big figure collectors or big whatever. And I just honestly just wanted to not even show off, but just like kind of keep track of my collection, and just maybe if someone would enjoy it, they could get some enjoyment out of my Instagram, right? And
Yeah.
now I've met some people that are like really good friends of mine and stuff, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's like one thing when I first joined the figure community, I remember it was sort of like that. It was like you just sort of like sharing what you are a fan of or what you're passionate about, and then you can sort of you find people along the way that are sort of interested in that, and I think that's really cool, you know. It's like, and plus you get friends out of it. Frickin' I'm stuttering. I said lame brain, okay? I got this. Look, if you notice on my Instagram, I've got some bubonic plague, okay? I said it once, I'll say it many, many times, okay? I've got trench foot, I've got the whole nine, okay? I don't know how I would get trench foot. Anyway,
Stop kissing
what are we
rats,
talking about?
man.
Dude, I need to stop banging rats and what mats to the rats. I can't. I don't remember. MJF said something.
COVID
I don't know.
23 coming soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah, dude, COVID
God.
20 about to drop. It's gonna be kind of insane. It's gonna be probably here before GTA 6.
Yeah, I was about to say
Hey, yo.
we're about to get 2 different COVIDs before GTA 6 drops.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we did get a little bit into your collection as well, KaneNite. But before we get more into it, there's some news we can skim over for this week. Some big stuff happened, or maybe a few things happened. But if you guys did see, I think My Damn Toys, Alex West Collects, Bretto Live, a lot of reviewers among the like reviewed this goddamn glorious Colosseum collection set with the Piper and the George Animal Steel figures. Holy shit, dude! I'm a big fan of how these look. I really want that George Steel because especially with that like sort of torn apart turnbuckle. We've praised that, okay, on the channel many time. But I believe that is going up for pre-order. Is that up for pre-order when?
I think yesterday it went up. It went up yesterday.
It went up yesterday, right? The 7th, I believe.
And I
So-
don't think it's even pre-order. I think it's made to like it's ready. I think they're shipping out
Oh, it's
already.
made to order. What? Damn.
I don't know about not made to order, but they're in stock.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Don't get your news from me. Okay, get it from Sam.
Always
Get it
take
from
Nick with a
Sam.
grain of salt.
Always take me with a grain of salt. K-Knight, what do you remember anything from like the golden era? Is that sort of your wheelhouse as a fan?
No, that's before my time, honestly. I was the trail end of the Attitude Era kid and Ruthless Aggression era, really.
Yeah.
But I
That's
missed
my bread
like
and
the
butter.
super hot. Well, I don't know, like 2000 was like my big year of like when I was really into it and everything, right? When you're a kid. So
Oh yeah.
probably a little
I'm glad
older
you
than
didn't
some
have
of you, but
like Flex Force to deal with as a kid. I'm glad you didn't have that.
oh, the Kane
Um,
has some of those, dude. Like don't Kane has some of
Dude,
those.
You're right. You're right. I think I had a couple of those accidentally. Accidentally, I definitely wanted them. We have some comments. I want to give it into. Hey, we have some people here, dude. We got a lot of people surrounding the arena. We got 5 million people in the arena right now. That's a lie. Woohoo! Am on time for once, and I wasn't. What's new? Hi, thank you, REB Figs. How the heck are you doing, Momo? Let's go, Figure Friday. How you doing, dude? Ramsey, let me talk to you. Yeah, let me talk to you. How about that? And that high wrestling guy. Hey yo, how the heck are you guys doing? Welcome, Figure Friday. But we got another slide to get into, guys. If you saw on Ringside Collectibles, new bell-to-bell figures, including this Danhausen and some others that we'll gloss over in a little bit as well. I'll say my thoughts on these. I can see the appeal on like the smaller scale figures, but again, not something that I'm after. I really do like the Zombie Sailor toys, heels and faces Danhausen. So, and for that reason, I don't know why I have a need to get this, but I do like the cloth goods. I like the accessories and everything like that. Sam, Kane Knight. Wait, yeah, Sam. Shush. Kane Knight. Do you like Danhausen? Right? You gotta.
He's nice. I mean, like I've met him a few times doing, as I mentioned, I'm a wrestler, and I've done things for AEW, and I actually spoke to him. I heard him talking about Halloween 3, so I'm gonna just point out Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. Great Halloween movie. Top 2 Halloween movie.
One of my favorites, honestly.
I think I kind of startled him with my passion about it, but no, this is. I'm curious, like how well do those Hasbro retros do that Mattel pumps out? Because this is like kind of what AWA Remco
Yeah.
feeling. So like, who's this appealing to? Like older people maybe? But
it's so odd. I just feel like all the independent figure companies, like they won't make 6-inch scale or elite scale, whatever you want to call it. They'll always either make retros or these styled figures just because, I mean, obviously they got to be cheaper to make than that. But man, I really dare any of those companies to try and make 6-inch figures. Like
well, it's like
Toys
less
did it.
articulation, right?
Yeah, I mean, less articulation, 6-inch, are better than these. Because, I mean,
Well, I'm just
I don't
saying these
know.
AWA Remco are probably easier to make because it's less articulation, and then you get
Right.
what, like
Definitely.
Super 8 making like that garbage Andre the Giant. So
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Cella Toys, they made that Dynamite Kid and they got that Sabu coming out. Like, they take years to come out after the pre-order, but from what I've seen, they're not that bad. And I mean, it's better than a retro, honestly. There's way too many retro companies out right now. And yeah, as I said, I dare any company to try and make give a shot at 6-inch figures.
People aren't trying to be like transformative with their like this Hasbro style or a Remco style sort of figures. They are trying to be transformative, but again, I don't. It's like I think the market is oversaturated for that sort of scale. And I for one am just selfishly a fan of more the 6-inch scale sort of figures. So hey, I'm here for that. But the accessories at least I think look pretty cool. I know you and I, Sam, we're praising the jackets on some of these Steiner brothers real quick. So, but hey, if you guys want them, if you guys, I don't know if people can like put that singlet on the Steiner onto like an Elite or something like that. You can try it.
It looks kind of wide, actually. Honestly, it might be a little tight, but it might work.
Yeah, it depends, man. I'd really like to see someone maybe try that. I don't know how much these figures are gonna be. Hopefully not like $60.
I think they're 25 each. I think they're up already.
Okay. Oh, shout out. Use code ICON to save 10% as well. Oh my god. Can you believe it? Still waiting on my Sabu. Yeah, man. I'm eager to see how when people get that in hand, how it looks, man. I really want to see. Maybe I can be like, oh, I got big FOMO from that. God damn.
Oh, dude, I got that for the Dynamite Kid. I want the Dynamite Kid so bad, and now it goes like almost $100 on eBay.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, dude. FOMO, man. It gets to you. Figure FOMO. That's a shirt. There you go. Dead Man Figs UK. Look at hello there, my fellow brother of destruction. We have like the
Dead Man.
Antichrist or whatever. Right
no,
there.
we got like our us Undertaker and Kane guys. We're kind of like our own little group, honestly.
The brothers of destruction, literally, literally across the globe. And Deadman's hey, he's from the UK as well. He's British. And then you're Canadian. Dude, there's literally the UN. We have the United Nations here on Figure Friday, and I love it.
Board meeting.
Guys, we have to, I don't know, put chug jugs in the vending machines. Still waiting for my Sabu. I think I already said. I know, that was like a sympathy laugh when what you just did. FOMO sucks eggs. Exactly. I need a shirt of that as well. FOMO sucks eggs. But guys, you can get these as well. Road Warriors. Very, very nice. But hey.
Oh wow.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know if that's a good oh wow or a bad one, but we're about to find out.
we're about to gosh darn find out. Okay, you know, I put a sneak peek of it. Let's go through this one slide, and then I've got some questions for you, KaneNite.
Yeah.
Talk to me about these flexums.
Talk to me about the flexum.
They're fucking rare, man. Like the half mass cane, that's like one of only like 3 releases of a half mass cane. The other ones, aside from Mattel, like that Jax put out, Jax only made the RA5 half mass cane, and then he was re-released with a mask in the Masked WrestleMania series, which people kind of forget that the half mass cane was only like, that was under a year he had that.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was
I
like
thought
such a
would've
big
been
part,
longer.
right? Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
under a year he had that. But those flexums, like especially the Series 12 one, the unmasked one, like you never see that one up. That one is, yeah, they're stupid to find. There's so much like dumb jack shit that's just so hard to
Oh
find and
my,
so
you're
obscure.
telling me, dude.
But
Holy
I kind of
crap.
love it in a way because it's like Jax has like weird stuff like maximum sweat, these flexums, pump and
Yeah.
flex. They got these like stupid lines that are just so cartoony. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly, because like you're not seeing it. I attribute it to it like it's pretty unique, it's creative. It doesn't have to be good.
Yeah.
You don't have to think it's good, but like you're not seeing anyone else have maximum sweat, have figures actually like sweat with themselves or flexums. How much would one of these flexums like cost you? How much would they go by now?
Uh, I'm guessing like around the 50 to 70 range, I'm guessing.
Yeah, dude. And what, you could probably get them from a Toys R Us like $5 dues back in the
Oh,
day or
yeah,
God.
probably
something.
at the day.
Oh man.
Dude, don't get me
Someone
started on
fucking need
cheap
Toys R
shit
Us.
that's like stupid rare, like bendums and micro bendums, like stuff that you could get for $2 is like,
Oh, can we not
honestly,
with the micro bendums? Please
dude,
don't get
it's
him started
some,
on the micro bendums. Don't get him
it's
started.
the
I need
rarest
macro
stuff.
bendums.
The absolute rarest stuff out there is the bendums and the micro bendums. The absolute cheapest, garbagey shit is the absolute rarest and hardest to find.
Dude. Oh man.
How about that
That
Cactus Jack?
Uh, There was a micro bendum Cactus Jack loose that sold for nearly $2,000.
Keep in mind,
And
this
it,
is what? An inch
a
tall?
3-inch figure. Yeah.
3?
Dude.
Yeah, it's like a couple inches tall, just like a little rubber figure, and it sold for nearly $2,000 because it only had one release in this specific 4-pack box. And the Bendums community, like people are crazy in the Bendums community. They
The
overpay
Bendums
for shit.
community.
There
The
is a
Bendums
legit Bendums
community.
community, legit.
Yeah. Right. Dude, I can imagine like a really hardcore Bender. Do people-
Yeah, his name is
what would
Matthew
be the-
Cardona.
Jeff Stout. I don't know if this is a bit of a shout out or not, but there's a dude named Jeff Stout and Dave Calloway. There's a group on Facebook, and they are fucking hardcore Bendham guys. And I'm proud to say that I managed to snag something that Jeff Stout does not have, and it's one of my proudest accomplishments.
Yeah. Absolutely. What is that? Is that the Cactus Jack?
No. God.
No, I wouldn't.
Dude,
Even
I was
if
gonna
I
say,
had
that
the
Cactus
opportunity.
Jack is like a grand for an
Here it
inch.
is.
Every inch of that
I
Cactus
told him.
Jack.
I said, "What if I did McFoley like you do Kane?" And then he sent me this.
And you're like, not anymore.
Yeah, $2,000 for that little frickin' Cactus Jack. Holy
Dude.
crap!
So try and find it in the
That's
4-pack,
insane.
like mint. Like, I don't know what that would go for.
Why is
Bro,
Gold Dust
Oh
green?
man.
Oh yeah, that's the 4-pack right there.
Yeah,
It's the sewage variant right there.
the sewage
Yeah,
variant.
Gold Dust is
The-
like green kind of in all of them. That's just the kind of coloring lighting that he is.
What? I don't understand. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
it's
guess
like
that.
greeny gold. Yeah, but they probably just came out as green. Oh man.
But they're
they
so
tried.
cheap and so rare.
Yeah. That is wild, and it's something like that. I imagine if I saw that in the store, I'd pick it up as well and play the shit out of it. So I'm not surprised there's a lot out of there, or many to find, or whatever the case is. But you also mentioned, I think, before we went on air, you what I think in passing maybe said you wanted to do a Doink collection.
Well,
And I think
I-
that's only you'd be, I think, saving more money than you are now, but hey, Doink.
Well, there's lots of figures that I like. I love the Macho Man. I'm not going to start a Macho Man collection. You're going to tell me I'm not going to find a black card LJN? Like, come on.
No way.
Or Ultimate Warrior? Like, I'm not going to get one of threes or one of fives or any of that crap. But like Doink, at least Doink has cool figures. His classics are really cool. And he's doable. He only has like 7 or 8 figures.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Got the
hey, he's
Superstars that
doable.
just came out too. That's Superstars.
Oh
that just
yeah,
came out.
I
that's
saw that.
I don't know
the
if you saw that.
shoot.
Oh man. Hey yo, I might have to start. Hey, you get Terry Boulder in there. You get freaking Andre in there. I don't
Terry
care about the
Boulder.
Andre, but
God.
Doink as well with the cloth goods, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Freaking how much do you want, dude? Oh, don't look at that.
Oh, we got him, boys. Bomb it. Never mind.
That was actually my mum's wallet. So if you zoom in on that, you'll zoom in on my mum. Okay, and
It
that's
was his
real
Costco
weird.
card.
Well, let's get his mom
that's my
then.
that's my Costco card. Yeah, that's my membership card. That's my five. If you want $5 off at Costco, you know where to find me on Figure Friday.
Shout out to Moss's mom.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Mosspa.
Mosspa. She got that za.
Mosspa. That
Got that
Mosspa
zap,
got-
huh?
They don't want that za, Mosspa. I tell you. Anyway, what are we talking about here? We're talking
We
about that
got,
Zaza.
We got I wanted to touch on these too. Just
Please,
so
man.
many obscure, bro. Like, why does this stuff exist? And because this is Jax, right? This is
Oh,
what,
yeah.
What year do you think this is? What year did these come out?
2004, 2005, max.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, pump and flex. That's ridiculous. And like the one on the left is an Italian card.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's why it's different. And it's completely different. Usually when they do international cards, they just, add words or change the language. No, they
Yeah.
fucking redid everything on it.
That's
oh
crazy, yeah.
shoot! I didn't even realize it's the same thing because the shirt is like disintegrating on the one. on
Yeah,
the left.
both of them, they are. Like, even the one on the right, it's just not as bad. But it's just
Yeah.
like this rubber shirt. So, of course, 20 years later, it's not going to be, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, so when it comes to like foreign cards and stuff, what's your rule with those? Like, do you just need like, does it not matter what language the card is in? You just need the figure in the box or on card.
Yeah, for the most part, if it's like that, where it's like vastly different, I would probably do it if it was a decent price. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm not going to go spend a small fortune chasing a figure just because it has different wording on it. But that being
Right.
said, if it's vastly different like that or a very noticeable difference, I'd probably grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big like I love records. I like vinyls. Look at me, I'm a hippie. Okay. Okay. That's that. I don't know. I'm hating on myself and then justifying it. But obi strips is something. If you like, I think if you're in Japan and you go to a record store, they have like this specific like Japanese obi strip, and a lot of people collect vinyls just for that, like just for the foreign sort of I guess that version of it, if you will.
Right,
So I don't.
right.
I kind of like how there is a sort of variant towards it. It reminds me of like even posters, movie posters back in the day,
Right.
where
yeah.
technology weren't that advanced, and like Japan or Spain or something like that had to completely make their own poster for the movie. I don't know. I like it. It gives you like that little it gives you some secret sauce in the collection as well, I think. I don't know.
At what
Yeah.
point, too, do you like draw the line on a variant? Like, for example, Maximum Sweat
Mhm.
Series 1, Kane, he has a variant where his mask is on and then the mask is in the bubble beside him.
Mm.
Like, do you count, would you get both of those, or if you just get one, are you good with it? Like, me personally, I want both because they're quite different, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and especially the card backs here, like the completely different like designs. Pump and Flex is different colors, and here, yeah, RUB figs. Some obi strips are even sometimes worth more than the vinyls themselves. Exactly, which is kind of wild to think about. Shout out to music if you're out there listening.
Yeah, the reason I
Music.
grabbed that one is because it's completely different font, different color. That's why I thought I would, and it's the only one I've ever seen. So
Would that run you more than the one on the right? So the original release.
I don't think it did. I think that one was only like $20. Like that's the other reason why I'm like, oh, I might as well, right?
Yeah, and I honestly think like a lot of this stuff, like how many people are really paying attention to that, like and thinking, oh, this is a different card. I should list it for $100 instead of 20, like the English version. Like
Yeah,
I think it's just, they're out there and nobody really pays attention to it, as I said,
The only thing I've seen
especially yeah.
that's been twisted in terms of that with international carding is the Bendums have Canadian cards and they're a little bit different. If you want in a bit, I'll just turn on my camera actually and I'll just show you.
Oh boy, a Canadian Bendum. What? It doesn't get better than that for you, does it?
Well, they're pretty sought after actually, but let's see here. All right, so we got the regular Bendum card here,
Let me move you up here.
right? You see, you got like a picture of Kane up at the top, whatever. And then the Canadian one, there's no picture of Kane. He just has like, there's no name on it anywhere. And then the
Right.
Canadian one has misspellings on it. Like if you look, Kane's name is Kana. Jeff Jarrett's name is misspelled. There's just like misspellings all over the card. And then the Canadian card also, once again, like I said, the Bendham's community, they're like maniacs, but
The Bendums community.
it's legit, man. But Kane has like a card on there. The Canadian one doesn't. So they're like quite different. And people will spend a lot more on the Canadian one because it's a lot rarer than the
Right.
standard release of the Bendhams.
Yeah. Hey, dude, and I'd say like, if people in Canada are like, oh, people know Canadians for putting like a U and stuff like that in the word favorite and the word color, it doesn't stop there. Okay, Kane is Canna. Jeff Jarrett is like Jeff
One
Dre or something. Yeah, like something like that. Also, if you spell color with a U, it's just the right way. I'm sorry.
I don't spell color with a U, so never mind.
And he's Canadian, so how about that?
Yeah.
That's how you know it's just two O's. That's it.
Dude,
No U.
I'm on my own. I'm versing the world right now. Fuck.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of more crazy stuff, what the heck is going on here? We got a kite, which I know this is not your only Kane kite.
Yeah, there's two.
For whatever reason, you'll do kites, but you won't do like socks. Like
I don't want to go into clothing at all. And I know you argue masks are clothing, but like
and
I'm not getting.
gloves. You have gloves.
Yeah, but at least there's only like one glove, two gloves, right?
True.
Not
if
like
you go
fucking
through the
500
socks
shirts.
route, you have to get like every shirt, and then it's like, is this knockoff shirt from a like bootleg
Right.
market?
Yeah,
or
Is it
shirts would be
knockoff?
Crazy.
How do you display them? How many shirts are there? What size do you get? Do you get every size? Like fuck no.
Every
You
size
display
of
them
the
by
same
wearing
shirt.
you wear every shirt at once. That's how you display them.
Oh my god.
You just put it in rotation.
Yeah, there's
But
gum,
dude,
there's a water bottle. I actually
Yeah.
upgraded that water bottle to a sealed one. There's a lot of cars. The
do you use-
toothbrush
do you
is one of
use
my
the open one
earliest.
now? Do you use the open
No,
one in your?
it had a hole in its foot. I sold it.
Were you gonna use it if it was like drinkable?
No.
Like if it could
No.
actually hold what? No.
No.
Dude, that's what I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Cause like I see it from like your standpoint, like cause you are collecting these. Dude, I would.
Yeah,
No, I'm
drink from the.
joking.
Take it to the gym with you.
I'll drink
the
drink
Kane
the Kool-Aid
sippy
from
cup.
the drink the Kool-Aid from the Kane sippy cup. I'd love to, honestly.
Being
Dude,
a wrestler, I got brought up kind of an old schooly way, and we were like, does the Undertaker wear a shirt of you? Like, no, then why the fuck are you wearing the, you know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
Yeah.
kind of a taboo almost to like advertise wrestling stuff like that in a way for some of us guys. So I do have a Kane shirt. I do wear it occasionally, but I really don't wear a lot of wrestling merch or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair enough. That's fair. What? No, yeah. Sorry. It sounds like you were ready to talk, and then I cut you off with my Australianness.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say that toothbrush actually. That's like one of the earliest pieces I ever got.
Dude, yeah. Talk to us about. Can you talk my ear off about that the toothbrush? Because that's one of the kind of like most unique pieces I think you can have as memorabilia. In my
Why does it
opinion.
look like yellow teeth? Like the Brussels are like yellow teeth.
They're
Ugh.
yellow and
Ugh.
black. I don't know. Yeah, they made toothbrushes of like a bunch of guys. You wouldn't believe the shit that's out there. And then there's the gum. That's gum in the middle, the super stick.
Yeah, the gum
That-
is. I mean,
So once you
what
get
the
chewing
heck?
with the gum, you can brush it, like brush your teeth right
What
on
There
about
it.
you
what
go.
about
Great.
this baby here?
Oh, let me move you around. Let's see. Oh, the phone? Is that the phone? I
It's
think
a
we're
phone.
lagging. We're glitching quite a lot.
Oh, holy!
The mothership is.
Oh,
It's the United Nations.
soon.
Oh,
There we go.
there
So,
you go.
Are we
nice.
good?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Little
Yeah, it's like
blurry, but we can see.
it's a freaking telephone, a landline phone.
Dude,
Like it's ridiculous.
dude, I think I need that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I need a landline phone of a ton of guys now. I think about it, dude. I'd take that. Sam, who would you get a landline phone of?
I'm sure there's a Hulk Hogan one. I mean, we got Hogan watches, like everything. I'm sure there is a 19, let's think. Maybe 90, 91 Hogan phone. I'm sure there
Dude,
is.
I'm gonna pull up to Hogan's Beach shop and be like, 1 sec, I gotta take a call.
Hello, Terry.
Shit.
Need you to pull up
Yeah.
to the function right about now.
Pull up to the function.
Keep
Dude,
keep
I'll
in
ask
mind.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
No,
keep
go.
in mind, every ridiculous thing that you see, Stone Cold has a version of, because this was like
Yeah.
WWF at
This
its
makes
peak,
sense.
right? And there's even more weird. I remember seeing Stone Cold like dartboards, billiard like cues, like pool cues. Fucking ridiculous.
Like
Cologne.
those
Dude.
sound. I mean, those sound better than a like toothbrush. Like I don't want Stone Cold. You know, right? Am I
yeah,
wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
I
you're
mean,
a kid.
especially the Stone Cold fans as well. I imagine would like the pool cues or the did I say Pule? Anyway, the dartboards or anything like that. I
Right.
imagine
You
like,
didn't have a
Stone Cold's
character
would-
toothbrush when you were a kid?
I
You
did.
didn't
I had,
have a
like,
Disney
I
one?
guess
Spider-Man.
so. Right.
I did.
That's
I
what
have
I mean, right? So
Yeah.
why wouldn't
Yeah,
you have like a
Sam.
wrestler one?
Yes, Sam.
True.
It's for kids, but
Yeah, yes.
But you have it.
yeah, I'm a big kid, right?
Well,
Aren't
why
we
did
all?
you get a
So, I mean,
toothbrush out
that's-
of everything, though?
Exactly. That's why. Sam, how is he gonna brush Andre the Giant Super 7's teeth? Because
God.
that figure is quite atrocious. I'll be completely honest.
That's true.
But we're not here to talk about Super 7. We're here to talk about KaneNite. I want to ask, so you mentioned, like, as well that you wrestle as well. How did that come about? How did you become enamored into that, like, sort of, getting the fandom side out of it and pursuing it as an actual hobby? How did that come about?
I always wanted to, like since I was a kid, and yeah, I basically just found a place to train and trained and have done some cool stuff with it. Like I said, I've wrestled on AEW and I've wrestled on Ring of Honor and I've had a WWE tryout. So like I've done some cool stuff, but
That's
I
cool.
am a secret identity guy. So
Hey, maybe
Man in a
maybe
mask.
this is Swerve Strickland we're talking to. We don't really
oh
know.
god,
Okay. We
drinking
don't
blood.
really know. Maybe yeah, dude. I mean, hey, yeah, don't mess around with Hangman, okay? He's gonna drink all your Kool-Aid and you're gonna like it.
Out of the
Uh,
Kane sippy cup.
Okay, sippy cup. And then you might need to, have a like refresher with some gum and then brush them after. Look, you have everything you could need. I think you have the survival kit. Like literally, I think you can, if you wanted to, you could like make a little hut in the forest or something. Like literally, with the amount of memorabilia of Kane
Whoa,
there is,
whoa,
and you
whoa,
could
whoa,
live
Nick,
off like.
Nick, you're giving Jackson 1998 ideas. Now they're gonna come up with a Kane survival kit.
Oh god, please don't.
I think I want that, Sam. I think I might.
Dude,
have
they
to...
could do like a whole like each character would have their own thing. Like Stone Cold could be like Frostbite, and they could do Kane's for like burns. They could do a whole thing with that.
Dude. Holy now you talk about it, yeah. Like Stone Cold could be like, I don't know, if you get glass in your foot or something.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
who knows? There you go. We're fantasy booking over here. But I want to ask as well, what got you like initially into wrestling? Like not even as sort of the hobby, but as the fan. What's the first memory that you have of a match, of a wrestler? Is something like that anything that comes to mind?
I remember my brother watched it, and I Like my earliest memory is Stone Cold stunning D'Lo on a truck. And
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch, like I was really young for that, and I didn't watch from then, but one of my other friends liked wrestling when wrestling was really popular. So then he got me watching wrestling, and then I saw like
Is
Kane
this
in
like 98,
99.
97?
No, this is 99 when I first started, kind of the end of 99 when I first started watching, so I was pretty young. And my favorite color is red. I've always liked, you know,
So,
horror
why do you like
characters.
Kane? Oh, my favorite color is red. 20 years
Well,
later, has
what's
a
there
whole
not to
room
like?
dedicated to the man.
What's there not to like? Like he's a fucking his costume's cool as fuck. He's got a cool
Yeah.
mask. His music's cool. He's fucking huge. I
Dude, when you
mean,
look at that entrance, like especially when he like the whole fire and everything on the ring post, I think is something that it's never gonna leave my mind as a wrestling fan. Like
yeah,
a
the
visual that's
OG,
never gonna
like
leave me.
his
Yeah.
old costumes and stuff. Like I just thought he looked
Mhm.
so fucking cool, and he was so huge. And what's there like for a kid not to like, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Exactly, dude. And plus, you say red, look, makes my water bottle go fast. Okay.
But it's not a Kane water bottle.
Look, this is here. I'm at fault. Okay, I need a Kane water bottle. I need everything. I want to ask
Here's.
actually.
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Like, yeah, bring this up, Sam.
I was about to say, here's another thing we can get into.
Ugh.
Random multi-packs. Another, I don't want to say a good idea Jax came up with. Why?
Those were like released to wholesalers like BG's and Costco and shit.
Oh, but like
So
Right.
the carding is so weird.
well, here's the thing. They look the exact same from the front as the regular release of like that King, for example, that's the King of the Ring set, Series 8,
Right.
except it doesn't have a display stand. And the back is white. It's blank.
Mm.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, but otherwise the card, like it's all inside like a big sleeve. So the normal size cards. The King of the Ring part is just under
Oh.
the cardboard there. Yeah.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
like four separate cards just put together in like a big cardboard case,
Oh,
basically.
I'm dumb. I thought it was one card, and they were just. I was like, how is this staying together after 25 years?
No, that's just like a sleeve on the outside.
Oh shoot. Okay, so if you can take it off, and it's like
Four
almost
separate
the.
cards, yeah.
That's cool,
Huh.
Like
dude. That's wicked. Yeah. It's like a
yeah,
shipper or something.
yeah, basically.
Almost. Yeah.
It's like that. I guess this is Jack's version of that Foley 3-pack that's coming out. You can slide each one out individually, but you can keep
There
them
you go.
in one big box. Another one though. Oh, not that again, please no. There you
Yeah,
Oh,
please
go.
don't us again.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Wow,
perfect
dude.
tens. Oh, those things. Yeah, they're fucking huge. They're annoying, and there's three of them actually. There's a third one that's those two are BCAs. There's a Titantron Live one that was released only in the UK, and it's stupid rare to find. And yeah, fuck, those things are huge. It sucks because
Yeah.
they're literally like 2 feet high.
Dude, let me say this.
Right.
Imagine Mattel made a 10-pack.
Oh,
Dude, like
be three
and
hundred
not
dollars.
even basics, like elites. Yeah, $300
It'd
or
be
something
more.
like that.
Jeez, dude, I'm
Yeah,
bad
be
at
more.
math,
Yeah.
but come on.
I mean, what they released that LWO 5 pack? That's like $100.
It was
So,
100, yeah.
who
Okay,
knows?
that's not
Welcome
as
back to
terrible as I
math
thought. But
class. Next
yeah.
up is geography.
Well, I think that'd do with crowdfunding. I don't think that'd work. But, dude, these are insane to me. A 10 pack. Imagine going to a Toys R Us and just getting the roster in one purchase.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
there's like a
For your
foam
wrestling
belt
figure
there.
collection.
Do you
Oh,
see the?
yeah.
there's
What
a
the
belt in the
hell?
background.
That's so, yeah, that's amazing. So
Yeah,
Wasn't
it
there
comes
one
with
of
a belt.
these? Wasn't there one of these that came with Linda, and that's her only like? Well, no,
I
'cause
think
she,
there was
Man.
a rumored release, but she was never released. I don't think.
someone has it. I've seen it before. Someone has the pack in the box with Linda. I was gonna say that's her only one, but she has a classic proto too.
Oh, I honestly
Dude.
don't know. All I know is
Hey,
like in the
maybe
Titantron
a
one, there's a
collection.
Vince McMahon in this like horrid suit, and that was like his only release for
I
that.
know what you're talking about.
It's like a
Yeah,
brown suit and a green jacket or something. It's terrible.
and his face is just horrible.
Wow, it's a Titantron
Dude,
Live
I
face. All the
Yeah,
yeah,
faces were
yeah.
awful.
there you go.
Yeah, I do not put it past you. I don't think for that. Dude, we touched on a little bit about your wrestling fandom and how you first found out about it. But do you have like any favorite matches or any matches that stand out to you in particular?
Uh, I kind of fell out of wrestling for a bit, and then I got the internet pretty late when I was a teenager, and I started downloading just everything. And man, like that Kane Undertaker match at Mania 14 was like crazy to me because Kane kicked out of Tombstones, and then I started watching like Orton and Foley at Backlash in 2004. Like that's a great match, and
Yeah.
just Foley and his matches with Triple H in like the early 2000s
Oh
there when he
yeah.
retired, like fuck, he Triple H owes Foley so much because Foley just made him such like a star at
Absolutely.
that time. Like those matches are really, really good. And there's so much good wrestling now. And like I can remember the first time I watched like Ring of Honor and I'd never seen anything like it before in my life. Like Matt
Hmm.
Sydal and AJ Styles doing moonsaults into the crowd, and it's just like holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Blows your mind the first time you see it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you're like,
That must have been like early mid 2000s, right? Um,
Had to have been,
early
yeah, or
2000s,
late,
they're
right?
or
early.
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that.
It was like an old taping that I saw later on, but I just like couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy, I've never seen something like this before in my life,
Right,
right?
like that's the thing. I feel like
Yes.
that happens to everybody. Like everybody starts off with WWE, then you're like, wait, there's more,
There's
you
so much
know?
more.
Yeah, what? The TV matches aren't like 5 minutes apiece, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit. I love Ring of Honor for that reason, man. Like it's and they upload a lot of yeah, free matches to YouTube, bro. I can just start binging them whenever I want. So
Oh,
I love that
100%.
about them. But dude, Sam, I think go on. I think you have something there, dude.
These
Oh,
are,
Deluxe aggression for Kane. Holy
listen,
shit.
these are I was scrolling through KaneNite's page. Let me just say, holy crap, how many test shots and protos does he have? So
Yeah.
these are both test shots, correct?
the one on the right is an unreleased figure, actually.
Oh, really?
The one on the left is a test shot, yes.
Okay. Dang, unreal. So do you
Yeah,
have
dude.
any protos or
I don't have any painted prototypes. No, I have like a resin sculpt and then just
That's
test
cool.
shots like that are like weird colors like that. But then the one on the right is a maximum aggression unreleased proto, so it's like a 12-inch figure.
Oh yeah, I was about to say those are tall, aren't they?
Yeah, they're big.
It's hard to tell
Oh
because
Jesus,
you
yeah.
always have the same setup. It's always just the desk and the wall. You can't tell that the one on the right is twice as tall as the one on the left.
Consistency, man. Yeah, I know.
You
I
look at
guess
the
so,
wood
eh? But
grains on the table right there.
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess so. Wood freaking desk reveal.
Yeah, desk
Holy
dresser.
crap.
reveal.
That's a dresser.
Dress. Yeah, Sam.
Dresser
It's
reveal.
Kane.
Wood grain.
Yeah, wood grain on the dresser, baby. Reveal. No, but dude, yeah, that's something that like took me by surprise. How did you get like these into your hands? First off, with like maximum aggressions and unreleased figure, was that like hard to come across? Was that something you were searching for a long time, or is that something that comes on your radar just kind of like out of nowhere?
Yeah, it just kind of falls on your lap, you know what I mean? Like I've gotten some of these off of like Chinese collectors who obviously must have an in at a factory somewhere.
Right.
And I actually had like a couple that I got off of a guy, and he's like, "Don't tag me in this, don't mention me." So obviously, I don't know how he's obtaining these things. Dubious
Obviously, very,
ways.
very, very legally. Obviously, very
I
dubious ways.
I really don't know. I don't really care. But he actually, there's one other maximum aggression cane. His is in better shape than mine. Mine has like the staining on it. But
Yeah.
that being said, yeah, just most of them that I've gotten are from Chinese sellers, actually.
I mean, that would make sense. So, like, where do you draw the line with these? Like, if you just see one pop up for a good price, you're like, "Hey, I'll grab this one," or are you like looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, pretty much if I see one pop up for a good price, I'll grab it. Um, even if I saw one that I already had, unless it's like a cool coloring or something, I probably wouldn't grab it now unless I didn't
Right.
have it, right? Like I
Hmm.
really there's a guy on Instagram here, Underground Wrestling Figures, I believe is his Instagram. He has access to a lot of protos, test shots, and unreleased figures. I've never actually personally bought off of him, but I always tell him to like kind of keep an eye out. I really wanted the new Legends 15 Kane in like a test
Oh yeah,
shot or something because he got the molded head, right? But he
right.
hasn't been able to find that for me. But yeah, pretty much it's just like if I see stuff pop up, I'll just kind of grab it. It's not necessarily that I'm looking, but
Right.
And that Legends Kane is one of my favorite Kane elites, maybe. Like it's like thinking about the ones they've released in the past as well. I don't know. There's something about that like half mask from that like you said that 1 year that he wore it. It just hit different a little bit.
it's probably his best elite, honestly.
You
Yeah,
think
I
so?
I'd have to,
What would be
in my
better?
opinion.
Elite 12 maybe? Or the
I
Hall of
don't
Champions,
know.
those are good. The early ones when he's unmasked, like those are a little easier. But if we're talking like a masked Kane, the half
Hmm.
mask one's pretty solid.
Which one's
Yeah.
like your personal favorite? I know, like what's your favorite just Kane in general, and what's your favorite Kane Mattel?
Mattel would probably be Elite 10 or Elite 12 because Elite 12 is like when they did the first flashback of his like debut attire, so that was like a really cool
Right.
release. And then
Yeah.
Elite 10's like when he won the world title, so like that's pretty cool to me. Favorite one in general, probably that deluxe 2 pack. That 2 pack is sick. The deluxe
You
Jacks.
son of a gun.
Dude, are we talking about
Son
the
of a
ringside one?
gun.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Are
yeah,
you-
the
Oh,
best one.
bro.
The one
Dude,
that still
oh
eludes
man.
me to this day.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
me too,
fucking
man.
tough to find now.
I'll look at
Yeah,
it from a
because Moose
distance.
buys them all.
I bought I remember buying mine at retail. Like I ordered it from Ringside when it came out.
How much was that?
Whoa,
30
yeah.
bucks.
God.
Bro.
30
Now you're
That
lucky
bucks.
made
if
me
you can
so
find one in
that made me
good
so
shape for
sad.
10 times that. Holy
Oh, I
crap.
know.
I'm
Yeah,
sad as
they're in
hell.
garbage shape now too.
Yeah, and Moose is, I mean, he owns the entire market of them.
Pretty much.
No, yeah. Yeah, come on. You gotta I think you and Moose need to have an Inferno match, if
Dude, we
anything.
will. Yeah, for the last Kane Deluxe on eBay. He's going to have them all but one.
And
Another
then
thing I wanted to
he's
touch
gonna go in
on.
the back going like this with fire on his freaking
God.
figures. Firing
Uh,
on his arm that has the figures.
so do you wear these around the house? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah,
So
I do.
I wanted to pull these up because I know you are, I don't want to say picky, but you like to bring up a lot, at least to me, all the inaccuracies of masks on Kane figures. So is
Yep.
there like I don't even know if this is like, I feel like this could be such an obvious question, like with it being either yes or no, but is there like a Kane mask like on a figure that is 100% accurate?
Um, maybe the half mask. It's pretty close.
Is that a Mattel one?
Yeah, like the Legends 15, I should say.
Okay.
That one's probably pretty close. Honestly, it's funny because you think I'm picky. I'm just like picky because like the paint app is like pretty weak because they're usually how hard is it to paint like a spike or a straight line and they can do
Yeah, I
like
mean, I think that's all just the printing. Like, I don't, not true effects, but just the printing of it. And I know you said before too, like, I think was it the SummerSlam Basic? Like the mask was
oh
from a complete different attire from that singlet.
um no, that wasn't me. That it was the inverted ultimate. That's from like a complete. But that
Okay.
being said, none of the masks are like true. But there's a Kane group that I'm in, and like other,
Oh
there's
God.
actually other Kane fans who are like,
Really? There's
oh,
other Kane fans out there? I thought you were the only one.
no, but they're like, oh, this mask is like a mesh between his first and second mask, and then this
Right.
mask is inaccurate because of this mold, and I'm like, I don't care that much, but like that SummerSlam basic Kane is just a fucking bad figure. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I can't even think of it from the top of my head, so I don't even. Maybe that's
Oh,
a good
here,
thing.
I'll I'll
It
pull
came out
her
with
up
that
for you.
Ricochet set, Nick, with like the whole
Oh yeah,
bodysuit.
oh yeah, I forget because
This fucking thing.
you're a completionist collector, so you have to get even the
Do you
shit
see
ones,
this
right?
head? And
Look at yeah.
like it's
I'm
just
dude.
bad.
I saw a lot of people praising that head as well, and I don't see it personally.
They praised it initially, but
Maybe
then
because
they
it's
changed
different.
the
I
paint.
think.
They changed the paint when they released it because their like proto images were different,
Oh, okay.
and then they
Yeah.
changed it and made his eyes like Undertaker eyes with no like these like
Yeah.
pin drop pupils, and they're just terrible. It's
That's what
terrible.
was weird about it, man. Was the eyes? I think it like really makes it look a little off, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible, dude. My NWO custom Kane. Dude, I'm surprised. Look, everyone was in the NWO at some point. I'm surprised Kane even didn't freaking go to walk in the park and become in the NWO at some point. He probably was. I still think we need DX Kane at
Oh
some
god.
point.
The green Kane, Moss's green Kane.
The old green Kane. What you said? Oh God! Can you give me your opinion in your thoughts on DX Kane?
That's the old
First of all-
schoolyard rumor, like in the infancy of like the fucking internet and shit. Was like, oh, Kane was green on a house show
Kane
once.
was in DX.
He was
Kane
green
was
once on a
green,
house
and
show.
no one can look it up to like dispute it. So yeah, it's just
Right?
the fact now. Yeah, it's just like everyone's saying it. It's like what? Dude, that's what I miss. Like the schoolyard rumors, you'd have to wait until the next week for Raw. And whatever happens
Yeah.
in that week, you're talking to your friends and you're like, what the frick is going on? Why is Kane green on a house show? Apparently, all these questions.
What about that Kane with the cape? What do you think about that?
I hate it. It's
Oh, yeah.
stupid. He only wore that
Yeah.
for like one house show.
Yeah,
And-
what was it, like a MSG house show?
Yeah, and they didn't like it because the fans kept pulling, and it looked dumb anyways. And
The
then
fans kept pulling it like a freaking dog leash. They said, "Come here, Glenn."
Yeah.
like an Ultimate Warrior duster. And the
yeah,
fans
if
kept
you watch
pulling it.
there's like a video of it, and like you can see he's like pulling it away from people. But then they put it with the ultimate.
Right.
Like that's so. Oh, I hated that.
Yeah, I feel like they just wanted to put something with it. I don't know.
I
What would you
agree.
have replaced with that cape to make it make more sense?
Huh. Probably like another head. I would have been happy with a third head. Like if
Yeah.
you weathered his mask and like made it dark or something, I would have been
Yeah.
happy with that. Like the title,
Dude,
the voice
what if-
box.
Bro, holy shit. Listen to this. This is gonna be good. What if, so because those arms are interchangeable, you get an Inferno match moment, have him with the fire on the arm completely. Get like
That'd be
a
cool.
third arm in, if you wanted to. Oh my god.
I'd be more okay with that than the cape. Let's put it that way.
You mean
for
with
sure.
you mean with the sleeve, the full
Yeah.
sleeve?
Yeah, you just
That'd
have
be
to pop
very
that sleeve
odd.
off.
It would be very odd because like it could be done with an elite, but with the butterfly joints, they couldn't do that.
I don't know, you can pop the arm off and just have the arm and sculpt fire on it. I don't know, they'll make it work. I don't work there.
Maybe you
Yeah,
could do
sure.
that fire where it like molds to the arm and you could clip it on.
Oh yeah, like Marvel Legends, I think, do something similar. But dude, nothing. It's gorgeous. I think you're talking about me. But
Moving on.
Kane. Actually, Sam, do you have more slides to talk
One
on?
more.
Because I think
One more thing to
one
talk
more.
about.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
no, I know what it is already.
What is it?
Let's see. Sell me that. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Sell me
Years. I think this is how we started. Freaking the first message we had between us was for a 3-pack. Another one that's been eluding me for a while, but
A Paul
let's just
Bear and
talk
paint.
about Paul Bear and paint on the 3. Psh, man, airport blue too. God.
Yeah.
that. Airport blue.
Yeah, we
That's
call
great.
that we like
That's
to
amazing.
call that airport blue because that's what like all the
Like when they're
autograph
just at
hounds
the
in the
airport
airports
and
use.
shit,
It's always
yeah.
that same dark blue because it
Right.
probably just never runs out, and it's
Yeah.
cheap because nobody wants a dark blue. But anyways, talk to me about how many signed Kane things do you have, and like again, where do you draw the line with what to get signed and what not?
Figure wise, it's just like what I think is cool. Like that Elite 15 like was really cheap. and white pops really nice. So like, fuck it, why not? I signed a few figures that I really like that I have, but
And you sold them on eBay.
What's that?
You signed him as Kane and sold him on eBay.
Yeah. No, but like I mailed in, right? But in terms of signatures, like I don't know, I just signed like a couple cool things that I think are cool, and that's sort of it. Like the majority of my autographs are like Topps cards or like official release stuff like that. In terms of figures, like there might be a couple more figures that I would want to do. Like maybe I'd want to do that Undertaker Kane pack and get both of them on it. That'd be cool, but like
more.
There's like nothing that I'm like, oh, I really want this sign super bad.
Right.
So I don't really have a line for that, honestly.
I know you wanted, what was it his first figure, the Jax one that you got done, I think?
I got a Jax one done because I just really liked it. It was the Super Stunner series. Yeah. I just really like that figure because I like the story behind it, because it was supposed to be another line called Bloodlines, and they're supposed to be like very demonic, and it got canceled, and they just ended up
say we the ones.
They repacked the figure, and it was like, I've heard varying accounts that there was only 500 released. I've heard that it was only released at EB Games, like Electronic Boutique back in the day. I've heard so many different stories. I've heard of so many different stories about where this figure was and how rare it was, that I'm just like, oh, this figure is sweet, and it glows in the dark. So it just became kind of my favorite, just because I think it's fucking cool.
Like story alone sometimes sells me on a figure like that. Like
sure.
a Grail piece, something like that.
Yeah, and how much like it means to you, you know? Dude, I just thought of something so like bad that it's good. Imagine someone just did like a full collection of just glow in the dark figures.
Oh, that'd be sick.
It would be. I mean, you'd have to get that 1 of 100 taker. That might be the hardest one.
Well, there's 2 of those, because there's the Unmatched Fury one too.
Oh, well, that's not as hard as the classic, I don't think, right? Like it's
they're
not
both hundreds, I think.
Yeah, but it's not as sought after. So.
Yeah, it's not as expensive.
Yeah, right. But dude, I mean, let me know when you're ready to sell one of these.
Yeah, me too.
I told you I knew where you were going with it too.
No, I wanted to bring these up, but I was like, I was just scrolling through and I was like, can't let them forget.
They are bussin'. Sometimes they are bussin'. They're bussin' enough. But KaneNite and people in the chat and the Figure Friday audience, hey, KaneNite, I want to ask, would you mind doing a little trivia?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Hey, that sounds like determination of a champion, and I'm excited to freaking do this. Where's my oh god. Okay, here we go. This is trivia, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll start off with the first question here. This is Kane trivia. People in the chat, feel free to answer.
Is this only for me? Like you're only asking me this?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's go.
And then if people in the chat want to say an answer, they can as well. All right. First question. Play along at home. First question. When did Kane make his debut? Was it A?
Oh, October 5th, 1997 at Bad Blood.
Stop. Yeah.
AEW Double or Nothing.
If you said AEW, then you were correct.
The Rumble '98 was when he unlocked Undertaker in the casket and burned him alive. Unforgiven was the Inferno match. It's obviously,
Oh my god.
I didn't know there was going to be multiple choice.
There are multiple choice. Hey,
well,
wait till the multiple choice I'm joking. Wait. So you named everything Kane did on those events. What did he do at Double or Nothing 2019?
Shooting star in the crowd.
Yeah. Shooting star into the crowd. Yeah. Actually, true. I was there. So yeah. All right. Point 1. Okay. Next point. Next question. What were Kane's first words when entering the WWF? Was it
Suck it.
A? It's Turbo.
Can't even pull it up. Can't even pull it up to the screen.
Dude, this is early Kane. This is like very basic Kane trivia. I'm just saying.
This is basic Kane trivia, but you have to. The answers are funny, I promise.
It's turbo time.
Did he say? Did he say A? It's turbo time. Did he say B? Rah, I'm Kane. C, that's the bottom line because Kane said so. Or D, suck it. And yeah, you get it right. You
That
said
was
suck
without
it.
the voice box. Technically, he did talk before with the voice box.
What did he say with the voice box?
I think his official first words were talking about
It's
the
turbo
first
time.
the first
It's
blood
great.
match with Austin, saying like, if I do not win this match, I'll set myself on fire or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's the very sane response, don't you think? I think we should all, learn from Kane. Anyway, third
sane
question.
Attitude Era moment.
Right.
Most sane attitude.
If I lose this match, I will light myself on fire.
Basically.
That's me in my everyday life. Third and final question.
True.
Yes.
But I
Third and final
digress.
question. but I digress, Jones. What happened on May 19th? I know you know the answer already. Hush. A. Paul Bearer got freaky with Kane's mum. B. Undertaker stormed the Capitol. C. Kane's mother and adopted family were burned alive. Or D.
Adopted family.
That's what it said on Google, literally from Wikipedia.
Oh, it's
I was
a
like, I don't want to have to think.
Father, technically, I guess.
D. Kane's adopted family all had a nice picnic with a fruit charcuterie board.
That would be C.
You'd be correct here. So that was
Good
that was
God.
trivia. This is the best segment on each show. I'm telling you, it's not.
Besides geography, this is.
Yeah,
this is the
besides
best.
Geography Friday, that was amazing.
Holy
Okay,
crap.
You
That
went
was a
3 for
ride.
3. Who would have thought someone that has a Kane toothbrush and bubblegum
Kane
would go
room.
3 to 3? Those were very standard questions. I'm gonna be honest. What question would have been a deep dive, Kane? Do you think that you would know?
Oh God. Oof. You ask like how many masks did he have, or like something stupid like that.
Which
That's
you
true,
probably
but
know,
then-
don't you?
I'd have to.
I
think
can't
I'd have
fully
to know the
remember
answer
it.
first.
It might be like 15, but like there's Kane people that are like, oh, this, and like they can tell you which
Right.
which mask is which and stuff, and like I'm not quite there yet, man.
You already said you have Kane fans that go this, and this, and I already knew what you were telling. I was like, oh yeah, they're getting into the weeds with the masks and the stitching
Like-
and shit.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
and there's like people too that can tell you like what costumes are what and what they're
Yeah.
made out of, and like parts of
How
like
they
this
smell.
costume. Oh, it's ridiculous.
And the seamstress and the.
Oh yeah, they know the
I know.
mask makers and stuff.
I actually don't doubt that. Yeah. I mean, famous gear makers, I guess, like RVD's gear makers are pretty famous. I think Ryback had gear from him made. Who cares
The
about
guy,
Ryback? Anyway,
the guy who made Kane's first 2 masks is not like a gear maker. He just made the first 2 for Kane, and he's like very well known. He makes like BDSM masks and all kinds of weird shit,
oh
and
shit.
people just know him from because he made Kane's like masks, like his first couple.
Right, yeah, that's crazy to me, mate. Yeah, well, hey, if you were gonna get anyone to make a mask, I think you'd want to go the BDSM route. If it's a Kane mask, if I'm being completely honest. But I'd say, man, thus concludes this 15th episode of Figure Friday Kane Night. Thanks so much for coming on, spending an hour of your time, even doing the stupid trivia at the end that you obviously knew all the answers to, because there are. Next time I gotta ask like how many pairs of underwear did Kane wear on house tours?
How
or
many do
something
you
like that?
own?
How
Oh,
many do you own?
there's really like no ring worn Kane stuff out there. I wish there was more,
Yeah.
because I
It's all
definitely
in
would
my
have
set.
bought
Yeah.
some.
I see you have a lot of like Matt Relic stuff, but yeah, it's like ring worn stuff. It's very hard to come by. I'd imagine.
There's
I
one
wonder if-
mask that there's a couple masks. There's one that like one of his like original 15 that is out there. He only wore it once. There's a knee pad that he had given to Paul Bear, and Paul Bear's estate actually sold. And
Right.
there's a guy who has the fake Kane outfit that Luke Gallows wore, and
What? Yeah, yeah.
it's like Kane's outfit but a different mask.
Right. That is kind of crazy to me, honestly. God damn!
I
Are you
actually
gonna
tried
get any
like
of them?
talking money with him to buy it off him, but he was just too out to lunch with it. So
That's fair enough. It's too out to lunch with it. I need to use that saying more. And I imagine like a lot of them, like a lot of the Kane outfits might be locked up for like the A&E thing, whatever they got going on, whatever they have.
well, I know they have the
get a bit
inverted
involved.
attire at the warehouse somewhere because there's a picture of
Yeah.
Sheamus wearing it one time when he was in the warehouse with like a bunch of other shit. So like stuff like that is probably just hanging around fucking wherever, you know.
Yeah. Dude, maybe we have to storm the warehouse. Me, you,
Oh.
and Sam.
And
We
Mark
all three of
Calloway.
us. Mark Calloway as well can all storm storm the Capitol warehouse, storm the fucking. Oh god. Anyway, this has been the 15th episode of Figure Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for watching. If you have to the end, like the video if you liked it, and if you've disliked it, like the video anyway. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? And comment down below what you did dislike about this video, and then I can probably frame it, put it on my wall, and learn better and learn from my mistakes each day. Sam, any last words to say, man, before we headed over to KaneNite and then we outro this freaking 15th glorious episode, man?
Dude, Kane, thank you for coming on, bro. I know it kind of happened really quick, but I know you're a good dude. You do me a solid, even though you didn't have an option.
Yeah,
Sam,
man.
what is this?
We're
like a
bros.
torture device?
I'm blinking.
It's like a
Help.
torture device method. But yeah, and look, yeah, he's been blinking the entire episode, and we just haven't been able to see it. So it's he's shackled as well. I don't know if you guys can hear that. As well.
And we painted his eyelids like Jeff Hardy, so when he does blink, you can't
Oh.
tell. It looks like eyeballs.
Holy
That is so
fuck.
scary.
That was
I'm
good.
down for it. I need to see that when I sleep. But KaneNite, man, thank you again for coming on and hopping on for an hour of your time. Blah blah blah. Whatever I just said, literally 5 minutes ago. But before we do get out of here, man, is there anything you want to shout out? Anywhere where the people can find you? Any last words? Wow, what a good phrase.
I only have my Instagram, KaneNite10. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else of me on the internet. No, I'm just kidding. What people look at my looking for, and hopefully you have it and sell it to me. That's all I want.
What
Sell
is-
me
yeah, for the
shit
people
that I'm looking
who-
for.
What's your what are you after the most right now? Maybe hopefully, I don't know, I doubt it, but hopefully that someone can help.
Toilet paper.
There's an Australian only actually face flipping fighter that I've only seen loose a couple times, and I would like one mint on card.
Are we
What
talking like
else?
Australian packaging variant or like?
No, it was an Australian only
Yeah,
release, straight up.
No, it's a card variant. Everything's misspelled on there.
Oi, mate.
Shut up.
WWE
Mate,
face flipping fighter.
yeah, it's all like the lowest amount of letters you can to.
It's got a
to make the
crocodile
word.
on there.
Outback Jack on the back.
Yeah.
Just the Australian flag
Skinner.
everywhere. The
Skinner.
Yeah,
Australian
no.
flag is the card back, actually.
That's one of the things that I've been like really looking for a while now. Any like microbendum catalog stuff is always like super hard to find. I have a couple. There's one thing. There's a bendum ring that I'm missing. Like we're getting into the nitty gritty of shit. There's not a lot that I'm missing anymore. There's actually something that me and my Undertaker buddy collecting Dead Man we just found today. There's inflatable butt kicker or something. Inflatable butt kicker. I think that's what it's called.
Inflatable butt. Yeah, you got me sold. Holy.
There's an Undertaker one on eBay, and I've never seen these before, and I've been asking around, and nobody else has really seen them, and apparently they made a Kane, so anybody's got one of those kicking around, I'll fucking take it.
Yeah. Looks like they made a Kane. Looks like you gotta get it. Okay. Sorry. Just the way it is. Do you have any like Mayor Glenn plaques or anything yet?
No, I don't have any of his
I
Mare
would
stuff.
draw the line
I did
there.
want to.
I draw the line there.
I did want to get his like poster when he had the Undertaker as a guest, and him and Undertaker signed like a limited amount of
Oh, yeah.
posters. But they're pretty
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
find, and I'm not like losing sleep over it anyway. So
What about the Glenn Jacobs auto? Didn't he sign a figure as Glenn Jacobs?
one of
That's
mine
pretty
is signed
hilarious.
as Glenn Jacobs, the
What?
3-pack. He has Kane, and then he has Glenn Jacobs underneath.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Airport Blue.
Yeah, famous
Airport
Smoky
Blue.
Mountain wrestling, extraordinaire Glenn Jacobs, tag teaming with Al Snow back in the day. Hello.
Yeah, they have like
Oh, yeah.
inscriptions on that Airport Blue one. It's like Undertaker has rest in peace, Kane has Big Red Machine and his name underneath, and then Paul Bear has welcome to my funeral parlor.
Damn. Hey, look, those are the 3 genders. No, I'm gonna say Kane Knight. Thank you again, man. Hopping on, bro. I think we can get you on again, bro. Like, if you get any more grails, man. If you find that freaking what you're after, come on again, please.
Hey man, we got more grails to talk about if you ever want, so I'm down.
Of course,
We need
dude.
to do a
And
whatever. what
more
was it?
trivia questions always.
Inflatable butt unboxing.
Inflatable butt
Kane
reveal.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
Now we have an incentive to do another episode. We have a great incentive. Inflatable butt reveal. But I'm going to say, guys, if you do want to find us everywhere we can, you can do so. I do this real quick. You can do so here if you want at Nick Storm Review, at Sam's Figs, anywhere you goddamn can, Instagram or X. I don't know. I know people don't like to use X. I personally don't like to use X. X marks the mark, as I like to say. Ayo, what? What does that even mean? But I can tell you what it means. It means, thank you so much for stopping by. And Sam, hit the outro whenever you goddamn want, because I think I'm lagging. You love to see it. Heal StreamYard. Did you enjoy this stream? Well, good, because after this stream ends, make sure to go onto my channel and binge watch every single one of my videos, because they're guaranteed a good chuckle or two. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!